Hello everyone, this is Cindy and I have been working on Halloween journals. I told Robin I was going to be finished by the end of the week. Well, that means I have till tomorrow at midnight, so I'm going to come close. I'll just say that. I have a lot of ephemera made. Probably won't be enough because I have 6 journals. So I thought I would show them to you real quick, and an idea I had for maybe one of them. I'm not sure, maybe all of them. Well, not all of them. But anyway, so I may piece several videos together, so don't, just kind of stay tuned if it sounds like I'm signing off. So let's look at these really quick. I showed you the Edgar Allan Poe book I bought at the book sale, and it had a crack here. So I glued the crack down, added some paper to it, and some lace, because my paper wasn't quite long enough, so you just add the lace and no one knows. I'm going to do a hidden spine because I don't want to give up this. Make sure that's all in frame. That beautiful spine. So we're just going to keep that. So I haven't glued this down yet because I'm looking for my Mod Podge. I want to go over the cover and this picture. You can tell maybe how flimsy this is. Do you know what I mean by Bible pages? You know how thin, papery thin Bible pages are? This book is like that because it's like the complete works of Poe, and they put it all in this book, so all the pages were really thin. Well, they had this picture of him, and it has his signature, and then the signature is on the front. So I put some lace and some fabric, and I'm going to Mod Podge over that to protect it a little bit, and then I'll glue the whole thing down. So this one's not sewn in, and the fact that it's going to have the hidden spine just makes it everything slower, but I do have the signatures for it. I have the, I think it was Home Book and Treasures where I got the kit, the Edgar Allan Poe kit. And so that'll probably, and it won't be the last one I do, but it's kind of on hold for a while until I find my Mod Podge. I know it's here somewhere. So anyway, that's one. And he has 2 master boards getting ready to go with him for tags and things. There's my dog whining again. So these were scraps left over from his pages, and I just glued them on this. I don't have backings yet. And I'm going to put all this with him and Max. What do you want? Go lay down. Probably the water again. Anyway, I'll just show you these other ones quick, then we'll take care of him. This is that, Amazon package with fabric on the front and the inside, and it's just one signature. Okay, I think he left. And, of course, nothing's into it yet. Same way here. Same crinkly thing. I have fabric outside, inside. This one I put a fabric pocket. I would have done it on this one, but I didn't think of it in time, of course. I just found these fabrics that I thought might go with it to decorate it. This is a kit I've had a while, and I had to look it up. Whose it was, but I can't remember. But anyway, it's kind of, I don't even know what you call that, vintagey looking, and not so much skeletons and witches and all that, but it does have jack-o'-lanterns, so I think it may have a ghost too. But anyway, just a whole different feel than, say, this one, and I thought it went great with this fabric. So there's 2 single signature ones, and then these are all 3 signatures, and this one's a haunted house, the Ghost of Windy Hill. Oh, I need to take that price tag off. So I guess I could leave it on there. It just kind of adds to it. But I think I'm going to put Rick Rack here because this one's not too bad, but some of them need, you'll see it in a minute, need some more glue. So anyway, pages in here. This was fun. I found an optical illusion book at the thrift store, and this one has a ghost in it. You just have to look at it a certain way, and this one has an alien. So I'm sure you probably can't see that on film, but anyway, I thought that'd be cool to keep in there. To put in here. So that one is waiting. This is one of my favorites. This was that Crime and Punishment book. If you watch my videos, you heard me talk about how I tried reading it and decided, nah. So, but I wanted the cover because I thought it was black, but it's actually navy. So I painted the cover, and I put 2 coats on there. And then in the meantime, I got it all on the insides, which I decided I like that. So I kept it. I covered the spine with some paper, but I liked it. And then I had this fabric. I should show it to you. If I get it out, it's probably going to avalanche. So let me try. Okay, here it is. It's very sheer. See, I got some of the stuff with it. I don't know if you can see the spider webs on it or not. And this is 2 thicknesses of it. I bought this years and years and years and years ago for a bulletin board at school. You can kind of see the spider web there. I have this much of it. So I just thought, oh, I'm going to cover that black cover with that spider web fabric. And then I had bought this at, I think, pretty sure it was Dollar Tree. Pick your poison. It had 3 bottles. And I wanted the spider venom one on this one. And because it has 2 of the witch's brew and then 1 spider. Oops, I hit you guys. Sorry. So I glued that on there. I had these in my stash too. Glued him on there. And so this one's kind of spider themed. So it's got spider paper. Because I bought a big thick pad, like 180 sheets. I don't know what I was thinking. Paper at Joann's. And it had, you know, of course, it had spider webs and stuff in there. So I was able to get, I'm going to use a lot of spider paper. And I love that, the orange here, and it goes great with the cover. And I have an idea. Here it is right here. There's my idea. I'm going to draw a little spider web here in the corner. So maybe one in each corner. Maybe down here. I don't know, because I may put pockets. But anyway, I just thought that'd be fun. So there's my note on that. Okay, this one, get rid of that, is a book I bought at that book sale. And put the candy corn on there. It's kind of about the history of Halloween. So that's why the cover is kind of just different. Old-fashioned looking, I guess you would say. And this is a page I'm going to put in there. It was from another book, but it's like this tree. It looks like it's got a human there. So I thought I'd do a flip out with that, but that's why it's in here. Here's why I need glue. This did not glue as well as I thought, so I just need to patch that, and I might put Rick right here. So anyway, just regular pages in here, just a little variety. So this one, be ready to go. It is ready to go. It just needs the decorations. Everything needs decorations. And I guess that's it. Is that 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, but yeah, that's 6. I have 6 of them. So anyway, something I wanted to do, and we might do it for this one, is a sheet of paper and my scoreboard, which, let me make sure I can get as much in frame as possible. Okay, this kind of has a direction. They're going that way, and I don't have my regular, it's right here somewhere, the, what do you call that thing? This thing. So anyway, I'm going to squirt it. Well, hang on. I got to measure this. How tall is the book? Not that piece of paper. The book is 9. Okay, that'll be perfect. I'll just do a little bit more. We'll do 3.5. I was going to do 3. Stay up there. We'll do 3.5. This back part might be off the off camera, but I'll get it back on. And then I'm going to do it in half. 6. I turned it one direction and 1 turn. And we're doing 6, so it's in half. So we're going to fold it in half, but first we're going to fold up on that 3.5 inch line. And that gives us a pocket. And then we're going to fold it in half. Okay, pretty decent. Okay, now we're going to glue it. Now, I've been having trouble with my little tip on this. I cleaned it, you know, and then it won't stay on anymore. So I figured it's got to be gunked up enough to stay on. And I'm going to glue down the center too, because this is not going to be on a signature. Okay, now, my feelings about Halloween. I'm over it. Maybe it's because I had so much stuff. And you know, I discovered, you know, I had enough for, well, I got way more than enough for 6 covers, but I was like, oh, I can make a cover out of that. Oh, I can make a cover out of that. And I don't want to store a bunch of covers, so that's why I'm going to try to get 6 done. So I don't want to keep a lot of stuff, and I don't know how to explain it better than that. And except I do have a lot of that paper, but if I decide never to make another Halloween journal, I could take the paper and, you know, do jelly print stuff over them. So anyway, here's my idea. This is going to be like a little ephemera folder. I'm going to put a little extra stuff in there, even scraps of paper, whatever, and then I'm going to store it between the signatures because I have all this space, right? So I'm just going to slip it in like that. So whoever gets this journal, you're going to have an extra little folder of some goodies, you know, even scraps of fabric that you can work on the journal. So I'm going to do one, maybe 1 per journal, except for these 2, because they really don't have the extra place. So maybe these 3. And then Edgar Allan Poe, he's not going to be Halloweenish. I mean, he's going to have ravens, and yes, he's going to have black cats, but I'm not going to have like jack-o'-lanterns, and he might have ghosts. Because I don't want it to necessarily be just a Halloween book. I want it to be something that can be used all year long on Edgar Allan Poe, just if you're an Edgar Allan Poe fan. So anyway, okay, that's where I'm at now. I have a couple more projects. One's easy for me to do. The other one, I have to find the parts and pieces again. So anyway, this is my first time to ever do 6 journals. And last night I sat in my chair watching TV and sewed signatures for 5 of them. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, here's a little project I wanted to do for this journal here. And it can be done for any of them. And I might make more, who knows. It's a little poison bottle shaker. And this was just my prototype. And what I did was, I wanted this bottle. I have that other one. Let's see if I still have it out here somewhere. But I didn't like the shape of it, even though looking at, oh, I know why I didn't pick this one. This was easy to trace around and get my pattern, but it's so wide. I can't use my punch on it. I'll explain that later. So I like this one, but I already had it glued down, so I just took a piece of paper with my pencil and just rubbed it, did a rubbing, and got my pattern and cut it out on some chipboard. So this is going to be my pattern, and my glue's gonna fall. What I did was I figured out where the center of it was, because you cut out that oval for your shaker part. Well, you need to have it centered. You don't want it over like this or over like that or too high or whatever. So I found the center of this part of the bottle, and then I cut out an oval just out of some scrap paper, bent it in 2 and in 2, found my center, and then I drew the lines here so I find the center, and then I took my pokey tool and poked a couple of 3 holes there so I could line up my punch. And I'm really getting ahead of myself, but anyway, I just remembered I forgot to find more plastic, or did I have more plastic? I'm gonna need some. Maybe I'll find it in the course of making this. But anyway, so I have my pattern. I traced around a bottle. Now, if you don't have a bottle like I do, it wouldn't be that hard. This is just basically a rectangle. Then you curve in the neck of the bottle and do some little, think about an old-fashioned Pepsi bottle or a Coke bottle or something that had those little, I don't know what they call them, ridges around it, and then a cork. This is supposed to be a cork. You can see it there. Well, no, you can't. It's off screen. You can see it there. It's supposed to be a cork. So anyway, just come up with whatever pattern you want, but find the center of it. And like I said, I have, oops, there I go, slinging stuff. I have an oval punch. So, you might have a circle punch, or square punch, or no punch. So you would have to figure out what kind of opening you want. And then if you don't have, a punch, then just kind of get you a pattern and trace around it, and then get you an X-Acto knife and cut it out. So there's different ways to do it. But I have the punch, so I'm going to use the punch. So where'd my prototype go? Because I wanted to talk about, I don't know. On it, I just, instead of having a full-size backing, I just covered up the, see, here's one I didn't cut the oval right. This was the one I did the pencil markings to get the pattern. So that's when I decided I have to have some way to get that centered. And you'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but it was. Here's my prototype. I just covered the back with a piece of paper because you can see the spider web through. So I thought, what if I wanted to put this in a pocket? I wouldn't want it to look like that on the back. So the easiest thing would be to just glue another bottle shape on the back, and it covers all that. So I thought, yeah, but then you have to worry about matching everything up. So anyway, I'm going to try and experiment on this. I put 2 pieces of paper. Hopefully, I think I need to flip this over though. Because if this is right side, and I have 2 right sides, do we go like that? But then I gotta have I think I need to flip this one over. Boy, this is gonna definitely be a, what do you call it? Experiment. I think if I was doing this with fabric, that's how I do my right sides together. We're going to try it. So anyway, I'm sure I've lost it completely. But anyway, I don't want just that piece. I want two pieces that are the same, cut out the same. So we're going to hope this works. So I'm going to take a pencil or pen, whatever I grab first. How about this? I'm going to mark it. And then we're going to cut it out. Both pieces of paper at the same time. Boy, I slipped it. Okay, and this won't show, of course, because it's on the inside. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm going to need to clip it where I actually have the bottle. So, okay, here goes nothing. So if you want to fast forward while I'm cutting this out, that's fine. I'm going to take a little bit of time up at the top. Oh no, I'm going to have to let it go for a minute. I'm holding it well enough, whichever, with my hand. I think we'll be fine. Okay, there we go. I don't have time to be taking this much trouble with ephemera, but I'm doing it, aren't I? Because I want to get those 6 done, but who knows if I'm going to get them done in time. It was just a deadline I set for myself. It's no have to. Okay, let's move this here. I'm going to cut this and get rid of all that bulk. There we go. Okay. And when I made my prototype, I didn't care about what the sequins and things look like. I just dumped a bunch in there. But I have gone through and pulled out some gold and orange ones, so it'd be more Halloween colors. And I don't think I showed you the black paper I'm using for the front is a glitter paper. And I thought that would just give that bottle some more distinction. There we go. Yay. Okay, now get rid of all this. Try these. Oh, no. No, I should have done it right. Or did I? Oh yeah, I did it right. I was thinking when I flipped it over to mess it up. No, that's perfect. They match up very well. Oh, okay, good. If anything shows later on, we can ink over it and be done with it. Okay, now. We don't have to worry about this one anymore for now, but this one, we have to get that oval in the center. So let's get this going right. And then I'm going to take my, sorry, that's the scissors. I can get rid of those. Goodbye. Okay, get that lid off. I took, like I said, I took my pokey tool and poked 3 holes in this. One in the center and one at the bottom on the top. So the plan is I can take my punch and center it, center those holes. Get a little closer. And I'm just eyeballing it, and hopefully it won't be so bad that I just run the bottle. Okay, that's not too bad at all. I can live with that. Okay, now we got to find that plastic I had pulled, and then I put all these stamps on top of it. I think I see it. There we go. Just a little piece, and it's wrinkled, which I decided I like that. So I'm going to cut it to shape. It's just a rough estimate of the shape of it, and cut a little bit up the top. These are not the scissors to cut plastic with. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Now, I'm going to put, I did Fabri-Tac on the first one, so look, everything's coming with me. So we're just going to try again. And I'm putting it around the oval fairly close, because I don't want my little beads and things, beads and sequins getting lost. So I might come out a little bit in case, so I catch all that plastic. Oops, almost knocked them over. Okay, glue this down. I mean, I'm sure you guys know better ways to make shaker cards, so. But this is just what I came up with on the fly. Okay, there we go. Now don't mess up with my, I got too much junk on my table. Okay, now my little cup of orange and gold. And you don't want too many because it can't be too fat or it won't close up. So now, okay, we're ready to put this down, but we got to make sure we have the glue around the oval again, or we'll be losing all the sequins down in the bottle. And then we'll put it around the rest of the bottle. Okay, now we're going to go this way. So I think I did it wrong after all, didn't I? I don't know if I did or not. As far as the backing being right, we'll make it work. So I gotta make sure that sticks around that oval. Okay, that's not too bad. So let me show you. It's not too bad. So I just need to trim around it a little because I think I did. I don't know, it's flip-flopping in my mind. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't, so I'm not sure, but this is no problem. It's just around this little cork that we have to trim. And the main goal is just keep those sequins inside the oval and not all throughout the bottle. Okay, it's pretty decent. Okay. So now I made labels for mine, this one, because I thought mine was real plain. See, real plain, because it doesn't have the sparkles. So okay, I'm going to do something here. Well, I have this stamp that says spider veins on it. And see, I wanted it in the spider venom. Well, you can't see it. It's off frame again. I wanted it in this journal. So spider veins is fine. So I took my stamps, which I just moved. They're over here. And I just had some scrappy paper because I have this tag with a sell tag on it. And see, here's where I practice stamping on the tag. Not so good. So let me get another one of those. Okay, I got people in the house who may be hearing them. So I need to cover up where it says sales tag. So let's do that first. I just took my dauber and some ink. First of all, I did red, thinking it would hide the red writing. Nah, not really. So then, what else did I do? I did just black. But then I decided I want to put that skull and crossbones on it so it doesn't matter too much. So anyway, that can be drying. And let's stamp these two. I got skull and crossbones and I got spider veins. So they're from the same kit, which is this, and I got it at Tuesday Morning, no doubt. American Crafts. Yep. Okay, so let's stamp those two. And I got my acrylic block. This. And scrap the papers. Don't need that plastic anymore. And I got a brand new archival ink. It's good and juicy. I don't know if I got enough in the middle. One thing about printing it on paper like this, if you mess it up, you can just print it on another one. Okay, that's not bad. Spider veins. Okay, so we're going to keep that. Get rid of this. And skull and crossbones. Oh, perfect. Okay. So I'll put these up. Here's my tag. I cut this one out. It's my husband and his brother throwing break. They're out in their music studio playing, then they come in and get refreshments. I got stuff sticking to my fingers. Oh, I cut that. Did you watch me do that? Oh my goodness. We can repair it. Okay. Spread that around a little bit. I think I got too much. And it's almost too big, so I just put it at an angle. So part of it's kind of off, but that's good enough. And these, I just kind of rough cut around them. Ink around that a little bit, which is more ink on my fingers. Let's try this. Okay, it's poisonous. I thought about putting that on the bottle, but I just decided it's just as cute on the tag. Okay, now they're talking pizza. I put it through here. This already had the string on it. And how did I do it? Nope, that's not how I did it. Wrap the string around, and then I went through it. There we go. And they could just dangle off. Oop, I smeared it big time, didn't I? Of course I did. Can't read spider veins. Okay, guess what? We'll fix it. Too much glue, I guess, on my fingers. So we're going to peel it off. That's why it's great whenever you don't stamp it directly on your thing. We can replace it. Okay. Getting stuff off my fingers. I have a wet one around here somewhere. Okay. Starting over. What is the block? It's right here. And it's very, very solid stamp. Let's see what this looks like. I cut that one anyway, so. Perfect. Maybe I need to let it dry for a minute. I can snap that off. Okay. I didn't want to take all day with this. Sorry, I did that. Got to get it dry. Sure, it's my smudgy fingers. Taking as much care as I can. Okay, I'm going to use this glue. Okay, make sure we cover up over the old one. Oh, I forgot again. I was just all over it. Okay, stop. Now, wrap around this. Go through here. It's just like a slip knot. Okay, there we go. Now, my gold tag is kind of bright, so I could dull it down with my ink if I wanted to. Because we definitely know the back of it's kind of dulled down, isn't it? There's one other thing. On this one, it was just so plain. I took some chalk and just kind of did the edges because I didn't figure anything was going to show. So I thought maybe some chalk along there. So I don't know if this one needs it. We can do it up here at the cork if we want to. Because I think it will come off, but maybe it'll smudge it up and dirty it up enough that you can just kind of distinguish that from a little bit. I don't know. So we won't do any more than that. But anyway, that is my shaker for the journal. And hopefully you get an idea and make one for yourself. I know shakers are, you know, they've been around for decades, a couple of decades. But anyway, just thought I wanted to show you. I'm going to go find some hot water and soap. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.